What is up, guys? This is Brad, like coming at you after about this 2 weeks. Just got back from the No Permissions conference. Uh, Monday, not Monday evening ish. Kind of a little jet laggy. Haven't been feeling all that great, but been a little tired. Things like that. If you haven't been to a meetup or a conference or something like that, I really advise doing it maybe at least once. But other than that, yeah, we went down there Monday. My wife and I and a couple conference buddies went to the mall. Probably the best mall I've seen, and I think it was the Multi Plaza Mall down in Panama City. It was the cleanest, like most luxurious mall I've seen in a long, long time. Better than any of the malls in Oregon up here, as far as I can tell, because all the rioters like to screw it all up for everybody. Um, Enough said by that. But then, God, that was Tuesday. Yeah. And then Wednesday we did the conference. Thursday we did the conference. And then Friday we went out on the catamaran. Pretty dang nice. There's probably some pictures on X that are reposted. You can see them on there. But I just wanted to show this one picture real quick because I did get to speak. And we spoke a little bit about the Agreeable Index. There's a lot of other speakers there. Corey Geary was there. Got to meet him. The Bill from Actuator was there. Got to meet him. Got to meet a lot of people. RG3, got to meet him. It was pretty nice. I enjoyed meeting everybody and seeing them come out, especially for the No Permissions crew. It was awesome. I want to do it again. We'll see if the market persists. For that kind of thing, I think it will because RH just staked some hex, if you haven't heard, like 200, 350 billion hex or something. That's big news, man. I missed a lot. I missed the pump dot tires thing. We'll go over a little bit of that. I kind of have a little scenarios why he's doing that. Well, really be the market what it wants, and maybe get the people out into those tokens and doing that thing out of the core coins. So the core coins are left with the believers and whatnot. But there's always going to be the non-believers in tokens, anyways. But yeah, let's share this screen. I just want to share this little snippet or the picture I got right here. Let's just do the entire screen. Yeah, that's a little picture of Randy, Vets, and me talking about the Agreeable Index. It was nice to speak about liquidity providing. I might decide next conference or whatever to go in depth more about liquidity providing, whatnot. Because he had a couple people cancel on him and such. It's a shame that the PTGC founder didn't come, or Prairie Banana and another guy, but we all got our cabal hats, which is nice. Nice for Randy to give us some merch and whatnot. But with that said, let's remove the screen, make sure there's nothing on here that I don't want anybody to see, and then go into some pumped out tire stuff and some news and maybe a little bit of news. I haven't really decided on what I was kind of going to stream about today, but yeah, look over the market. It looks like everything went south while I was gone. I did a little short snippet of me showing everybody I was in Panama, but as far as that, I guess we could do a little TA and see why everything is down in the dumps. Maybe Pulsechain can actually pull Ethereum up, then the other way around. I don't know. Here talks about that. Anybody in the chat, let me know. Be right here. Other than that, Pump Dot Tires launched while I was gone. And I kind of missed it all. But finally got home and I did a little swapping. I traded like probably something like $100 or something into it, and then waited for it to pump back up. And then I got my tokens back from when I traded into it. So I pretty much got like me a little moon bag of that. That's as far as I'm going to leave that with the most, because Richard wants to be the most wanted, not talking in the illegal terms. He just wants to be the most loved, the most, the best founder. He wants his glory, and I get why he's coming to the market with this stuff. Now we have two of these. We got Coin.Quest from the 9-inch guys and Pump.Tires from Richard Hart of the Pump.Fun thing. This one's got a little spin on it, which is, I think it burns Pulsechain, which that is important, very important. So Pulsechain's not inflationary like Ethereum is, things like that. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. It kind of threw me off. Like while I was down there, I'm like, I'm not even sure if this is RH or whatever. And I knew how the maxis would like get involved and like things like that. Did like hate on it. Maybe some maxis would just dump and run. I think one did. I don't know. Hearing chatter, but other than that, yeah, he launched his own meme token. I don't even, 80% of the supply is his. You got to test out your platform when you launch something on your own blockchain, right? So I figured that. Careful on this place. Only lottery, like $20, $50. It's like hitting the roulette wheel or the slot machine. Always do your own research. I'm not promoting this yet, but it's interesting. Well, I guess I am promoting it. He's showing it, but whatever. Kind of threw me for like, wow, all right. So now he's going to be marketing Pump.Tires for all the meme coiners and casino gat buyers and whatnot. Come on the chain. So yeah, there's been Jolly launched. Oh yeah, Hexo launched his own token. I guess Pep's Pub launched from good old Pep. Hexagon Sperm Bank. There's been a few in here. Where's good old Hexo's? I think that was funny when when Hexologist came out with the token. I was just like, yeah, they're finally coming around. They get it. Yeah, that was like, you say you would never launch a token, but now you have, huh? Yeah, yeah, I'll say it. Yeah, I don't see it. It's somewhere on here, but that one was pretty funny. And then Matty Allen's got a couple of them in here. Matty, if you guys want, yeah, you got to kind of market cap. Let's just do that. Matty. I thought this was a little funny too, since he did the little liquidity thing. Hi, Matty. No, don't worry, guys. This time the liquidity will be burnt. I thought that was a little funny. Well, shout out to Matty. Hey, what's up, man? Hopefully I get to meet you one day. I don't know if I'm going down to the Pulsechain 369 tour or whatever yet. Still, we'll see. I know people want me to go, things like that. So we shall see. Other than that, that's that. And oh yeah, that was doing something earlier. So yeah. Oh yeah, the RH Richard Hart. I was going to show you guys. It's actually his account, guys. But this tweet right here, I saw a little earlier. Big winners. I wonder if he's trying to tell us something that Hex.com is going to be a big winner here pretty soon, especially with him staking. And it's right here. It's the ETH tweet and on Pulse burn, the PLS issued burn. That's looking pretty bullish, man. kind of slamming Vitalik a little bit, which is well deserved. And then the SEC, like, there's a lot of news to catch up on. Like, I'm still catching up on it. I just kind of got my head wrapped around the pump.tires thing. It's cool. It's good marketing. I'm not really going to play with it. I have no plans as of now to, one token person, I guess. I can't make token I have now. Why would I do another one? Although I've had some ideas of other ones, but I'm good. Yeah. This one right here, kind of, that was a little interesting. Other than that, I guess we'll get into Bitcoin and look at some stuff. That was basically the main news of like all of last week, right? Besides of being in Panama. And I guess the Bitcoin maxis got liquidated. Everybody started crying, things like that online past couple of days, which I kind of find it funny because you should never leverage trade. To each their own. But Bitcoin has this nice little wick right here. I'm kind of glad it kind of made a higher wick right here. Kind of more bullish to me. It's looking kind of like a inverse. It could be like an inverse, little inverse head and shoulder shit. Head and shoulder thing. I don't know. I don't know what pattern you'd call that, but some people are calling it to go lower. We shall see how this fills back. Yeah. This Bitcoin is still moving sideways-ish. We got to 109 and it crashed back down to 91. It needs to hold up above 95, I think. 92, 95, somewhere right around there. Right around in there, I think. That's the big thing. So I think we will come back down and maybe fill some of this wick. But yeah, I'm still kind of playing catch up because I took a week and a half off, I didn't really look at a chart. Most of the time, like I had like a half hour before bed while I was down there and I was trying to catch up on things. It just kind of rolls off and you forget about it because you're looking at other things. But yeah, Panama was cool. Like, I love the architecture down there. I want to go back. That'd be cool. Anyways, that's Bitcoin. I think we got a little sideways, maybe down action to go on Bitcoin. ETH. Oh yeah, I already got her spotted up over here. This is we talked about the head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders right here. A lot of people were talking about this before. I was too. Hopefully the leverage is marked out of this, but I still think that we do have some wick village necessary. I wouldn't want to see it go below any of these tops in the mid part, and definitely close a weekly candle. A weekly candle above this stuff, this chatter right here, which it looks like it's trying to do right now. Let's switch that. I sound all doom and gloom today or what? Anybody in the chat? Nope. All right. Yeah, this is like a big shooting star wick. So yeah, we need to close that by like I think it's Friday at 5 p.m. my time, PST or something like 12 UTC midnight. Yeah. That will be pretty dang bullish. But we'll see if we come back down here and scoop this. It looks like somebody caught up a lot. Talking about the Trumps here. Got a lot of Ethereum. They do a little tiny vampire attack. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a vampire attack. They launched their token on Solana and then bought a bunch of Ethereum on the back end. And then Eric buys some more and then promotes about Ethereum. So somebody might be gearing up for something, but yeah. Couple more weeks of sideways, maybe up action. Who knows? That could be opposite of down right there. If we close above this, even above that wick right there, that's all we need. So what would be the price? We would have to stay above. We'd have to stay above. We'd have to close the weekly above. Let's just go conservative. Do 27.50. 27.75. Let's just say that. I'd like to close above that wick right there, but we'll see. It might just push up green. Who knows? That'd be one hell of a wick, man. Usually you come back down here and fill it in a couple weeks, maybe 2 or 3, you know. But then if we did come down here and fill that, it would totally just take the inverse head and shoulders pattern away. Then it would be a parallel channel across. It'd be a big one, but that's the way I would look at it. I'm just being real here. Yeah, we could come down and fill that, but if we don't and we stay closed above here, even turn this green, this candle green right here, I'd be pretty dang bullish as long as we kept the momentum and the demand didn't die. You know, if I go to the indicators and look at the RSI, yeah, it's down, kind of sideways, so still facing up a little bit though, so we're good. Could have a nice little bearish bullish divergence going on here, since the line kind of goes from here to there so far, up, and that's down. So, but started from back here, that's up too. So yeah. Anyways, gonna have a little bullish divergence there on ETH. We'll see if we close it out and we're good this weekend. Anyways, how are you guys all doing? Did you guys miss me? Did you miss the agreements? I don't know. I kind of missed home a little bit, but not bad. Also, half the people down there got sick half the time. I kind of caught a little bit of it, but it didn't put me out. I felt it, and then it just burnt away for a day and a half. I kind of felt a little under the weather, but not enough, no temperature or nothing like that. So I was good for the hood. Anyways, I wanted to point out something about these bigger guys launching meme coins like Richard Hart or the Firewell, things like that. Now, I know Pump Tires has the Most token, right? Now, if I was a guy that launched the chain, I would want, which is the correct one? Most one. That's probably not it. Yeah, that is. There's a lot of fakes, so be careful. So be careful. I should I wish there was a save feature or something like that, so maybe just go here and go by launches. That would probably be better. There we go. Right here. So I don't know if the deck screeners chart takes this under account, but seeing this launch from here to here and already kind of having a top 24,688%, right? Does it take in account of the pumpage right here? If it don't, I understand. But that doesn't seem like that big of a pump compared to solid X's. Just pointing it out. Pointing it out. That's all I'm doing here. They might not take into account of like half of the pump, but like solid X's pump, like, but he probably does own more than that dev. That's 75,000%. So like they can be close, you know. And I was just like, I would want to outdo the biggest dude on my chain. Just saying. But you know, there's cheaters and stuff like that. I didn't get into it, but I got me like a little moon bag. I forget about it now. Yeah, I think I traded like 10 solid X, got into it, and then I got my 10 solid X back and just called it good. And it was like 2/3. I still had 2/3 of my bag in the most token. So I got me a little pinch, but probably all I'm going to do for that one since there's so much hype around it. But if you want to look at a chart right now, man, Hex is just popping off. Look at that. Ever since Richard staked something, Hex is coming and popping. Let's go. Look, people are just buying it now. Let's go. There might be like some stakes coming out. I don't know. Cushion the yield. There's a lot of speculation. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, I hope it holds above this, man. And needs to. He has to be doing something. Otherwise, it could just be like breaking this level. You know, you don't want to break that level right here at all. I wouldn't say, you know, just me, but some people would say the level to pick some more up is probably right down here, you know. But I wouldn't want to go down in that spot. Do some quick analysis, you know. Yeah, looks like it's just going sideways right now, just down, up, just trying to chop everybody out, just like Pulsechain is. Like everybody dove out of the cores to go jump into these memes on pump.tires. And then now they're coming back into the cores. So it's like, did I really miss anything? Probably not. Probably. It was a little in between pain, but yeah. I'm glad that we're holding up more ish, you know. Although Pulsex does hold up a lot better than Pulsechain. Up and to the right from Pulsex still. Looks like it's still grinding. If Pulsechain gets more burn through pump.tires and stuff like that, you never know. It could be just as deflationary as Pulsex one day. I don't know. We shall find out. And if more platforms launch, that Richard launches and focuses on burning that Pulsechain so the EI so it can be deflationary no matter what, because it is 8%, 9% inflationary. You know what I mean? Through the validators and whatnot. So like we need to at least be like 10% deflationary to have 3% deflation every year, which would be nice. And then maybe Pulsechain would be almost as scarce as Pulsex, although Pulsex has more supply than Pulse. Yeah, interesting dynamics. You know, I saw a lot of people dump out of that, like out of ink. Like it almost like it made a new local low, not a new low, but a new local low. So Solid X is tied to this. Probably another reason why SolidX made another low is because people were selling ink in order to get into the Most token or whatnot. And the pump token. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see, man. I'm still surprised ink held up this well. I'll say Pulsechain for a minute, but like most tokens look like this now with this up and sideways, and now it's making like a little new local low, but it's kind of fixing to bounce, you know, from below that box now with this. We probably wouldn't have fell through that box if pumped up tires didn't launch. So we should find out. I think Richard's staking Hex or the OA, because we don't know who the OA is really. Richard staking Hex today is more bullish on Hex than need be, and it is the reserve asset of the chain, I think. So don't fade that. I won't. Hex first, Pulsechain second, you know. Although I lean towards the layer one, like Pulsechain, more with like trading and daily stuff, but Hex is more like that, earn that passive income, that store value kind of thing, along with like SolidX, you know, because he's got that 2 solid pool, you earn some 2 fucks and whatnot. He's got a game coming out, and then it's really gonna be deflationary with that buy and burn. So yeah, let's go to Pulsechain. Look at that. Like, it didn't even fall below the box, guys. So I'm not worried about Pulsechain. That makes me bullish on Pulsechain. Like, yeah, people want Pulsechain because that buy and burn, you know. Oh, I forgot to show you the inside of the hat. Look at that. Yeah, it says nope in there. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's got the little pulse across the bill. I think Brian Magruder made these for Randy Hilarski. So yeah, Pulsechain looking good. I think this one's probably going to start curving up first. But if you look at Hex, it looks like it's about doing the same thing. But another thing you got to pay attention to, I think Ethereum right here. Go to the daily. I want to point something else out. The daily is the February 3rd was the capitulation. He launched right when Ethereum went down on February 1st with pump.tires. So it's interesting timing, to say the least, because we are tied to Ethereum with Pulsechain. And Hex is also kind of tied to Ethereum, you know. So I think it's interesting timing. And then 3 days later, you know, capitulation on ETH. 2 days later, yeah, something like that. So yeah. And then that would have caused the little tiny gaslight wick right here. That's 3rd of February. That's when ETH capitulated. So that probably could have helped Hex go down along with Pulsechain. So the Pulsechain on the 3rd. Yeah, that's that Ethereum wick right there, causing a lower low. And then ink, I'm sure this one was exacerbated a little bit more on the 3rd. Oh, maybe not. All right. That one actually held up pretty good. Except the initial February 1st and 2nd, they sold off. And then it started making a new local low. But I like how it's building the floor right here. Not too many people selling it anymore, as far as I can see. Brought volume in the chain. We're number 4, I believe. If we go down right. Go down right here. Yeah, we're 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Number 4. I'll be dang. We need to stay there. Hold hold the line. I think as long as these gas fees go down, that's just crazy. But you notice all the HTTs kind of go with hex. Some of them higher than most. You're not on actuator. Get on it if you have hex stakes with HSIs, of course. Anyways, let's look at actuator while we're talking about it. Looks like it's forming the floor. We shall see. A lot of people. I'm not selling any of my yield anymore. So I did sell some at the beginning, get a couple of hex stakes back, but now I'm sitting and collecting, man, for the most part. And I did stake a little bit of this to earn HTTs. I might continue to do so. That is a 90-day lock, though, and a lot of people don't like doing that. So I'm not too sure of staking more of it. I might just hold the token and see what happens. That's just my opinion, what I'm doing. None of this is financial advice for any of you. I mean, treat this stream like pump.tires. No, I do have a little other play I should show you guys right here. Baby X. Just I bought some here, sold some up here, sold like almost completely out, and then I bought back in right around here, bought my position back, and now it's just going. It's a little my little UFO kind of X playbook kind of thing I'm throwing on. This is a Heart's Law kind of thing. It's a reflection token. But yeah, that's what I'm playing with right now. My best performer besides UFO that I hold. Go back to my main list. I'm going to show you guys some dark matter. I got this. I'll grab it real quick. Hold on. Got these little tokens from Pulsechain. Little silver coin, dark matter, actual silver. Pretty cool. Give me a copper one too. agproject.io. That's these guys. It's pretty cool. He's going to be down at the 369 tour speaking, apparently. So, talking about his project. Don't get rid of your fuel cells on this, but yeah. Has a 45-day bear cycle and 11-day bull cycle. And we're in the bear cycle. This was the 11 days here ish, or 9 days, something like that. It's got lotteries, do your own research. So it just had a lottery come out. That's why it dumped. People are buying it up to get those cheap dark matter tokens. There's not very many on the market. But yeah, just thought I'd show that project. Little diamond in the rough on Pulsechain. Let's look at Note before Solid X. This one still holding that low right here, but still holding that low. I hope it holds. Otherwise, we're going to be going down a little bit more, and understandable. People seem to be selling this off a little stronger than Solid X. Solid X did knock it down a little bit, but Ink kind of took Solid X down with it, along with Note being tied to Solid X and everything else. You know, Heart's Law kind of thing. Yeah. So right here, you can see it did another lower low. Then if we go over to Solid X, got me all some markings on here from last time. It almost did that lower low. Like, I did a little bit. But then I noticed something on the 4 hour. If I go back to the beginning of this chart, I remember seeing some red right here that we needed to touch. And if I put a line right here, you can go back into one of my streams a long time ago. No, it's TA in this. Let's just go in the middle of that red on the 4 hour. That's where that is. And if I go back to the daily, look at that. Just like, so I think we touched the level we needed to touch, and hopefully we don't come back down and touch it. Hopefully we bounce from here, clear out that dead air. I heard some people going from this to pumped up tires. You know, many tokens did that. It's kind of like when Trump launched, everything else just sucked in, you know, and things go down, you need to buy those instead of the ones that are going up. But buying red candles is kind of hard for people. One I'm kind of surprised about is this token Island. Through all of it, like, it's been going up, man. From Function Island. I was kind of surprised, you know. It's doing pretty good. Maybe because nobody's paying attention to it. But you can earn Island with Yep Island Pool, you know, for like, I think probably another year. We'll see. Anyways, yep token, the agreeable token, just made a new lower low because of this. I looked at the transactions a little bit, and people just knocking it out, man. You know, 0 bought, 21 sold. I think new buyers are coming in though, which is kind of nice. Clear out the old ones, and hopefully we can create this newer floor down here. Yeah, that's interesting, to say the least, with Yep token. It does have a lot of liquidity bonded to Nope and Solid X, so that's probably another reason why we made a new lower low, along with people selling. Like Nope kind of made that new local lower low too. So, anyways, I'm rambling and talking about what coins are doing what, what's bonded to what. But yeah, you guys don't know, it's probably the best time to buy 2 fucks. You want voting power. Yeah, I've never seen it this cheap, dude. I thought about rotating some over into it, but I don't, it'll be too much of my portfolio percentage wise. So I'm like, stay with the plan where I'm at. Bribery's coming. It'll help. That pool's earning like 200 and something with like 50K liquidity in it, which is nice. Look at King 2. I don't know why I was on a 5 minute on that, but yeah, fell below the box, just like all the other ones. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I think this is kind of bullish because on everything, it cleared out the Jeters. They went over to the casino. The believers are holding. There might be a few like double, like when we do a 200%, people will start jeeting or whatever. But I still think we have a lot of room to grow from here. People came together in a conference. They're about to do the same thing in March. 3, 6, 9 through the 9th. So that's in Vegas. So yeah, Queen 2 seems to be holding up real nice compared to all the rest. Although it did launch a little later, December on Christmas. Look at that. My bag of lady went down and down and down. So call it a moon bag now. I didn't buy. I just DCA'd a little bit before it went down, and I think it DCA'd some like right here. Now it's whatever. Gaining that floor structure will be all right. That's like my first Tropa ecosystem meme coin besides like P-Dive or whatnot. Figured I'd just nash some, whatever. Ash token. If you guys haven't heard of Ash token, this is I think it's a reflection token, and it gives you fire token from Crispy Man. Small market cap, small liquidity. Do your research before you touch this. I haven't fully researched it, but that's a new one. And then, of course, the most. Looks like it's coming down and needs to create a floor. We'll see. Jeter's Jeep, it's still new. I think it needs to come down to here before it even gets appetizing for me. Like, yeah. Just like that first red candle on Solid X. That's the candle you want to pay attention to right there. So it needs to at least get down to 2.5 cents, man, on most token. But Richard could come in, or who the dev could, whoever freaking started this thing. People speculate it's Richard. So he could just come in and just send it. But with him staking Hex today, he's probably got different things on his mind. Pump token is for pump.tires. The same thing, like this one carried a little bit more because people are selling their most to get more pump because they thought this one would pump more. Yeah. Anyways, I don't have any of this one, but if it got down to like maybe a half a cent, I might pick up a little tiny bit. You know what I mean? So if all else fails, but it looks like it's just going to grind down. I think it's going to come back down to like this level next. 1.7 cents. Just because it's doing the stair step down, making lower lows. Although it is closing in and it could make a curve. So we could see that because the high right here is closer to this high. So yeah. See a little curvature there with the stair step down. Most of the time it's an elevator down. Anyway, but then there's this new one that Fast Abdul launched, and it's Hexagon Sperm Bank. I just thought I'd show you. Good example of a token launching on pump.tires. This is a very good example that, yes, the liquidity is burnt, but when you sell your tokens, you buy back that pulse out of that pool and you put your tokens in there and the token chart goes down. Therefore, you can buy back your pulse. And apparently that's what these guys did. Know what I mean? So, yeah. Most of the time when something bonds, it will go down afterwards. And this one probably has a little more to go. I would say probably 10 more cent. Yeah. Just keep going down a little bit. Maybe 95%. Who knows? Could just keep going down. What's up, Winter Bull? Most is going to go to 55.55. Let's go measure that. What would that be? 55.55. All right. You think it's going to go there, huh? I think it'd go past that, to be honest. That's close enough, right? All right, let's go into settings. Make the coordinates right. So you want it to go to point 55.55. There we go. All right. You think it can go there? Dude, this thing could probably go to like $5 easy. If he has 80% of it, yeah. I wouldn't even second guess 55 cents, man. Especially when right here, like $100 worth is like what, 1,000? All right, let's look. Yeah, $90 is 1,000 tokens. So I like on the next move. Well, let's find out. Next move, it would need to go to like 34 cents, bro. And then break above that. And it would go to 51 cents. And yeah, that's how you do that, buddy. So that would be my level. Yeah, that's fairly it's fairly accurate. Yeah, it definitely is. Let's scoot this down a little bit more right there, actually. That's accurate enough. So yeah. After it clears the top, it's gonna come up. Gonna hit like 33 cents. After it breaks out, you know what I mean? People are gonna be selling, and then it's gonna retest that and probably go up. Otherwise, he's just gonna blow through it. Who knows? Whoever the dev is, that is. Coming up on 47 minutes. You guys got anything you want to look at besides what I've looked at? Let me know real quick. But yeah, my next level most will be 33 cents and then 50 cents. Just going off the fibs. But it can definitely go more, man. Yeah, 55 cent would be a good place to like take your initial out if you're buying it right now, and just let the rest ride, man. Moon bag it. You know what I mean? I get a little. I like putting the ring on it sometimes and riding it back down. Know what I mean? But yeah, pump token. I mean, let's start it from here. That one could easily go to 13 and then 20. We'll see what the core coins do though first, because these tokens don't have to get bought in order to move up the price or USD value. So if the Pulsechain and Hex and all those core tokens pump, this is gonna pump, and the core tokens can push it to those levels. You know what I mean? So like $1 million buy on Pulsechain or something could probably put it up there. Just saying. As if none of the most token holders cheat and stuff like that. So other than that, I think a lot of people wrecked a lot of good coins to go into coins that move up, because you know people be waiting on stuff. Don't fade. There's new pools coming out with Nope token, Yep token, Stacked Italian. There's a couple other tokens that are coming out. You're going to be earning that token. So there's a little pebble there, and probably a few weeks might be coming out. So you never know. You never know. With that said, I got a little video I want to play before everything's said and done. Stack up on some Solid X. Here we go, Solid X promo.
Are you looking for a solid investment in the Pulsechain ecosystem? Dive into Solid X, the token making waves with its incredible growth potential and dedicated founder. Solid X is the brainchild of Fire Whale, a prominent figure and major believer in Richard Hart's vision for Pulsechain. His commitment is evident, holding a substantial portion of Solid X tokens himself. Designed as a store of value, Solid X offers a fixed supply of 21 million tokens, mirroring the scarcity and stability of Bitcoin. Experience the power of swimming with whales. Solid X has already demonstrated explosive growth, attracting significant liquidity and capturing attention across the crypto world. The future is bright. Firewhale is developing a revolutionary cross-chain casino game with a portion of its revenue dedicated to buying and burning Solid X and Ink tokens, further increasing their scarcity and value. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Visit solidx.win today and join the Solid X community.
That said, Most Token did do 3 good-sized candles in the beginning, but I really hope the Solid X beats it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm biased. We'll see. To each their own. I see a bullish divergence on this. Maybe it's because I own more of it. I don't know. I feel like holding this till the end, though. You know what I mean? I have a little moon bag of most, but you know. Bullish divergence here on the RSI. Going down, and that's going up slightly. Maybe we're gaining strength on that. Pumps going down. A lot of people made 60Xs, man. And the hype, I missed it all. Yep, token made a new lower low. That's the highlight. You know. Yeah. New lower low, guys. We'll see. We'll see. Things keep getting in gear and kicking it. You know, people keep meeting up, making connections. It's kind of nice, man. I like meeting people in Panama. It was my first like in-person meetup with Pulsechain crews. And you know, there's no infighting, nobody screaming at each other, nobody trying to beat each other up. People just having fun, connecting. You know, that's what's important, you know. So, with that said, I'm going to hit the video, and that'll be it for me today, since I'm trying to keep it under an hour, and I like just, you know, showing coins on Pulsechain, doing a little liquidity Hart's Law, kind of like showing people how this chart flows into that chart, and this chart does this chart. Hopefully next week I will have more news for you with other things. I let everybody else do the like fly-by-night news kind of thing most of the time. So that said,
anything from your heart. Oh, make up. Key player. What you think about us doing something for the hood? True. For sure. You know that's what, huh? I pull up and pause, but I ain't in the stunting. When I'm eating good, my people wantin' for nothing. When I pull up and pause. When I pull up and pause. Key player, what you doing in Texarkana? Oh, not another scandal. Clay Swan's out of control. Yep. Split a plate with my young strugglers. I said them on. Check my temperature, check engine light on. July heat, it ain't a cut, I can't roll through. Maxed out in 02. Problems of this world, just something I had to go through. And everybody know you. It's like a crush. I wish Danny Boy was here so we could split these dollars up. With the fame came sadness.
Brothers and sisters, we have been chosen. We are going to the promised lands, Valhalla. This is it. The pumps are here. Valhalla, gospel, Jesus will be proud of you for holding your crypto. Your children's 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 children will remember your name. So ladies and gentlemen, a toast, because we, holders, are the new wealthy elite. So long your longs. Buy the dip, tell your friends, your families, your fucking neighbors to buy this shit. Because we are going to the moon! We've waited our entire lives for this pump. And the moment is here now. The pump is here. We are legends. Spartans, legions holding the fort. Fucking what?